I was a little busy last night after doing the video, uploading it to Rumble and YouTube. And you'll see right here what I have on the workbench. You can see I made a little bit of progress there. I'm going to put this out for Rumble locals and supporters on YouTube for right now. It's Friday evening. We're going to have dinner in a little bit, and after dinner I'll post these up to those platforms so you can all watch it. So we're going to D-Land tomorrow. Hope to see you there if you're going there, and I'll be working on this again after probably on Monday. So here's what we got on it. I've been working on putting the signage on the walls. I got the front wall right here, but I'm going to have to make a copy of the rest because this comes in two different, that sign comes in, either goes across two different pieces of the building, and it is the shortest one is too long for the side wall. The side wall is just a little bit smaller, so they made these things a little bit oversized, so I'm going to have to recopy these things right here and shrink them down to get it to fit. But here's what I got so far on the front one right here. And we'll weather it out a little bit and call it a night. I just finished up the first video on this, getting ready to upload it onto Rumble. Well, I had a hard time sleeping last night. I woke up about 2:30 in the morning and laid there for about a half an hour, not being able to fall back asleep. But then I went out in here in the workbench and played around this for about an hour, and I finished this side. And what I did was I trimmed this, instead of reprinting, I just trimmed the edges of this to make it fit. You know, I measured how far the little corner slabs would be on there, and then cut it to where it would be, and then put these other signs on there. So far we got, this is the front, and this is the side. Got all the signage on it. Now there's a couple of signs. One goes right underneath here, right there, and then there's a sign that goes in this window right here, but I have to put the brick in that. So the fun part is what comes next, and that's all the doors and windows. Now these two walls here, I'm gonna find some other signage and put some on there instead of just trying to repeat what's on the front and the one side. I'll put some other signs that I have just to fill up the space. You really don't see these in the diorama, but you know, in case ever you want to move a building to another location or just to photograph it, you know, it's good to, you know, that you could do that. So here's all the windows and doors right there. So this is going to be fun doing this part. I need to take a break after assembling this little storefront right here. This is 8 little pieces sandwiched together. You still see a little bit of the glue on there. I'll show you the back side of it right here. But what I did was the 3 outside pieces I super glued. I just put a dab of super glue in there to hold them into place, and then after I got them into place, I used Aleene's tacky glue on the rest of it, on the top and on the inserts on the bottom, because you need that fluctuation of sliding it in there, because if you can't slide it in there, you got the super glue, it's stuck. So that's why I needed that Aleene's tacky glue on that. So that took about maybe 10 minutes. After cutting all the pieces out and figuring out which ones go where, it took about 10 minutes to assemble. So it's delicate, and there's looks like there's a smaller one like this too. So that one's going to be even funner. All right, the smaller storefront went a lot smoother and faster because I knew what I was doing. So it went together surprisingly easy, even though it was a little bit smaller and a little bit more delicate. But now we got two of them. Okay, now it's to the windows and the doors. Whew. Now there is 16 windows and 2 doors, but I only see 14 slots for the windows, so I guess I give you an extra 2 so you can make mistakes. And before I put the acetate in these little bump outs, I'm going to have to touch up, because you can see the inside. And I'll show you the pictures of the windows and doors and how everything is arranged. Instead of putting it up here in the front, I'll just say, looky here, and here are the photos right here. Here are the 16 windows, here are the 2 doors, and here is how these storefronts or these bump outs will be on the walls. It's about dinner time. We're gonna have some dinner. We're just having some leftovers, pulled pork, and after that I'll do some windows, get some sleep, and we're going to D-Land in the morning. So until the next time, we'll see ya, and have fun with building your kits or playing with your trains, whatever you're doing.